These mental health experts say that a lot of men struggle to open up and to get the help that they need.
For 8 years, Stephen Boss, or Twitch, entertained millions on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. But on Wednesday, he died by suicide at 40 years old. Boss rose to fame while competing on So You Think You Can Dance in 2008, ending as a runner-up.
Because he's the kind of person that's such a light. He has an inspiring passion. You know, you would never realize behind all of that what was going on.
The CDC says men in the United States are 49% of the population, but make up nearly 80% of all suicides. Sean Barry is an associate therapist at Silicon Valley Therapy and Marriage Counseling. He says most men aren't socialized to cope with their feelings or talk about them, and the results can be devastating.
In a nutshell, men don't have the support, encouragement, and skills to develop intimate relationships where they can be real and vulnerable. So they feel isolated, alone, and incapable of dealing with that emotional turmoil.
Recent studies also show that black men in particular are dying by suicide at a higher rate than any other racial group of men. Bay Area psychologist Dr. Kathia Walters says issues of oppression, systemic racism, and generational trauma only compound the pressures that most men say they feel.
Again, stigmas, right? I don't want to be seen as crazy. I don't want to be locked up, right? And so I'm going to try to give you just enough that we can work with without going deep.
Dr. Walters says these triggers can lead to feelings of shame, doubt, and self-loathing. If it's not addressed, a person may think the only way to heal the pain is by self-harming or suicide.
What I found to be helpful is to just provide that space that feels safe, right? And allow them to talk. And pretty soon and gradually, you know, they start going a little bit deeper.
Suicide is the third leading cause of death for black males ages 15 to 24. If you'd like more information on suicide prevention, or if you simply need someone to talk to, you can dial up the national hotline at 988. Julie?
Yeah, and sometimes it's just so hard to get to the point to realize, you know, as a man, that you try to handle it all yourself and try to be tough and strong.
Yes.
Until you finally realize it's good to open up and talk to someone, but finding that right person is key.
Yes, it is.
LaMonica, thank you. And just to reiterate, again, if you know someone that needs help or is struggling, trained counselors, as LaMonica just mentioned, are available 24 hours a day. Just call this number, 988. Again, that number is 988. It is a 24/7 available resource.